Welcome back, YouTube pipe smokers. Mutton Chop Piper here. Today's video is entitled, Are there any health advantages to smoking a pipe? Let's see, shall we? Alright, so first of all, I want to make sure that everyone understands I have no medical training. I've been to the doctor, I've been to a hospital, but I have not. I've taken some first aid in the Marine Corps, but I have no medical training. So a lot of this information I'm going to pass on to you is information I have researched and I verified that it's credible, and a lot of it will be opinion as well. So take it for what it's worth. It's just there's so many negative things that are said about smoking in general, and that's the shame about smoking. Which I know that you guys know this, but it seems to me that pipe smoking and cigar smoking are all lumped into cigarette smoking. So if you smoke a cigarette, and you smoke a pipe or a cigar, then all of it's bad. That's subjective. So I'm going to pass on to you some information and then give you a little bit of my opinion of what I think about if there's any health benefits to smoking a pipe. Okay, the first thing we're going to talk about is chronic stress. So I have some information here that I researched on the internet and the library, and by asking some medical people that when I was in the hospital with my mother the other day, and I kind of asked a few doctors that were there their opinion as well. So first of all, I'm going to pass this information on to you. Chronic stress negatively affects your immune system, making you more vulnerable to infection and disease. The chemical reaction triggered by stress results in an onslaught of stress hormones being pumped around the body. These hormones are useful in acute situations. Their ability to interfere with the immune system can result in inflammation. Because white blood cells and a higher susceptibility to infection and tissue damage. Stress can affect your immune system in two ways. One, by creating chronic inflammation that harms tissue, by suppressing immune cells needed to fight infection. Chronic stress can reduce our immune system's ability to fight off antigens, the harmful invaders that can make us ill. When you are stressed, your body begins producing stress hormones, which are known as cortisol or hydrocortisone. Cortisol works to prepare your body to run away from a threat. To do this, it suppresses the immune system by lowering amounts of a protein required, signaling other immune cells. This in turn results in a reduced number of immune cells known as lymphocytes. Lymphocytes work to recognize and respond to harmful invaders and kill off antigens that would cause disease. This can result in more infections and potentially headaches, cardiovascular disease, diabetes, asthma, and gastric ulcers. Okay, so why did I just explain that to you? This is chronic stress. If you are a type of person that stresses, and let me tell you, I am the king of stressors. I stress over everything. And did you notice what it said here? It said this can result in more infections, potentially headaches, which I don't have them quite as much anymore, but I did. Cardiovascular disease, which I don't have. Diabetes, which I do. Asthma, which I do. So maybe because I worry so much is the reason why I have all these problems that I'm having. So that's chronic stress. Now, this is my opinion part. Now, this is only how my body reacts. Your body may be different. You may not react at all in the same way. But when I'm having a stressful day and I sit down and I get, and let me tell you, when I have a stressful day, I pick my favorite blends. Blends that I don't have to do a lot of work with. I can just put it in the pipe and light it. So I'll pick out one of my favorite blends, put it in my pipe, and I light it. Get the char light done, get it lit, and start the breath method. And by using that breath method of drawing my breath in through my nose and out through my nose and slightly drawing on the pipe, but I do it in a slow, calm cadence, that stress just melts right away. I am calm, I am comfortable, I'm enjoying smoking my pipe, and that stress just melts right away, and I feel better. With all that stress gone, I don't feel. I feel better now. I'm not saying that because I smoke a pipe, I feel better. I'm saying by smoking my pipe, which in turn relieves my stress, makes me feel better. Now, let me say one thing before I want to make sure that you understand that there is still a potential danger in smoking a pipe. I have said this in another video, which is called Pipe Smoking in Your Health. If there's always the potential for possibly getting cancer from smoking a pipe. Cancer of the mouth, the esophagus, the stomach. So I'm not saying that, it's completely safe 100%. I'm saying that there are health benefits, in my opinion, to smoking a pipe, especially if you're a stressful person. If you stress over a lot of things, I smoke my pipe to relieve that stress, and it does the trick. When I'm able to regulate my breathing in and out, and I'm able to do an activity that I enjoy and that brings me pleasure, that stress goes away, and it makes me feel that much better. So, for me, I will continue smoking my pipe to relieve that stress. You have to decide for yourself if smoking a pipe is safe for you. I have decided it's safe for me. So that's something you have to decide for yourself. But for me, the health benefits by relieving all that stress. Stress is hard on your body. It really is. And I just mentioned a bunch of things that can happen. By being able to smoke my pipe and relieve that stress, I personally will smoke my pipe until I can no longer smoke it. All right, well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. Until my next video, I want to wish you and your family happy piping.